Dear Matt, here are a few things to expect this year. Your state-mates will try making a music video. Don't expect too much. Yeah, that's all you have. You and your state-mates will be at the peak of your physical fitness. You will grow professionally as a teacher. Students will learn things.
What is one thing you learned from me this year? What is one thing you learned from me this year?
Alright, what's one thing you learned from me this year?
Nachos. Burrito.
You'll have a great year. Love, Matt.
Dear Emily, you're about to spend a year in Malaysia, so here's some advice for you. Please, please, please get extra pages on your passport before leaving, or you'll end up in Burma, freaking out over the fact that you have no more pages while Ashley and Jimena frantically help you contact random ETAs to get in touch with an embassy for an emergency renewal, all while figuring out how you're going to make it to said embassy on time without missing school on a Monday, all because you chose to go to Vietnam post-grad, and they require a full freaking page on your passport.
Dear past Sarah, you don't know all of the words to Malaysia's top 50 pop songs yet, but you will. Love, future Sarah.
Baby shark, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark, do 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 do, mommy shark.
Dear younger Soph, the paperwork, contact hours, and talk of English camps might overwhelm you during orientation. Don't fret. You'll have this cool new program in your binder called Piffy, Pop In for Interaction. Piffy is the brainchild of your mentor, Kalita. You know when you're on your way to the canteen and students holler your name? Walk into that teacherless classroom and claim your Piffy minutes. Students trying to avoid you when they're headed to the canteen? Corner them against a wall and ask them, how are you? Log those Piffy minutes into ETA 5. You'll also run legitimate programming at your school, but take joy in those moments when students build the confidence to approach you first and say something other than, I am fine, when you ask, how are you? In time, these students, who you initially dubbed as little shits, will soften your heart and teach you so much about kindness, friendship, and vulnerability. Love, older Soph.
Dear past Casey, how are you? I am fine. I hope you are in the pink of health. I am writing to you today to tell you to never take home a box of kittens, even if they are sitting in the sun looking abandoned like little fluff balls next to a garbage can. Do not listen to the banana man who encourages you to take them home. They have a mother. It is not you.
Alright, welcome to Malaysia. In this edition, I will show you rice cooker number 1. Rice cooker number 2, supersized, and rice cooker number 3. Cut!
Yeah.
Dear Shira, there is no doubt that your Fulbright year is going to challenge and push you in ways that you never imagined.
Emily!
The adjustment will be demanding.
Good idea.
The most important thing that I've learned this year is that I just need my me time. Or we could just look at each other, not hug. Just like.
We ain't never getting older.
To little old silly January South, remember your lofty goals you wrote for this year? They were a bit, the naive dreamer stuff. But today, I'm going to tell you about all the awesome things that you didn't know you would accomplish. Your dream of becoming an old fart came true. You turned a quarter of a century while in Malaysia and gave yourself the honorary title of Resident Grouch of Perak. Companies say they love someone with experience. Resident Grouch is C-suite level. Our current job prospects are great. And most impressively, you tricked your whole community into believing that you love running, but then almost died in a 10K they forced you to run in. Why you didn't decide to trick them into believing that you were the McDonald's ice cream eating champion of America, I'll never know. Don't fret though, that is one of the bullets under my Resident Grouch of Perak title on our half-bright resume. Or, I think it is. Hey, don't judge. It's hard to remember things when you get older. Aren't these accomplishments stellar? Hey, welcome to being a cultural ambassador. As I've learned to say from the youngins, many love, Young One.
Dear Jemana, a few notes about your upcoming year in Malaysia. Number 1, don't forget to buy a screen protector for your iPhone, or this will happen. Number 2, consider investing in unlimited Wi-Fi so you can spend even more time watching Netflix and talking to your boyfriend, Mark. Number 3, try to be less antisocial. It's okay to make friends.
Clay, wake up. Where are you? You're in some bedroom. It's really hot. How long have you been here? 3 months? Oh, 10. Malay. I'm in Malaysia. Notes. Notes are nice, but I get mixed up. Pictures. That's how I remember. Stinky. Ugh. Friends? You'll miss them. Do I miss them now? Or am I going to miss them? Who is? Don't believe his lies.
We'd like to have a bit of fun welcome ETAs.
Dear past Shayna, do not ever let your curiosity wane. Do not let momentary discomforts cause you to abandon your innate drive to go and see and do. This year will be lonely, but you must continue to live with the same reckless abandon that brought you here. Look for friends at every fruit stand, enter every shop that catches your eye. Slide into the DMs of mountain climbing crews on deep dive internet black holes. Show up to weddings stag, never say no to even the most half-assed of student invites. It's gonna take time. You may not believe this in April, but come July, you'll understand that it's gonna hurt like hell when October ends. Failed projects, disastrous lessons, and programs that fell on fallow ground aside. Loving this wholly will always hurt this bad. So dive in to the MSG, the chaos, the seething frustration, and the purest contentment you may ever know. In peace, future Shayna.
Dear past Sarah, one of your first lessons filling in the blanks to the song Stitches will end with the entire class being confused and one boy yelling the word lured for 30 minutes straight. You will learn to refine your lessons, but you will never learn why lured needed to be yelled for 30 minutes. While you once shuddered at the idea of taking millions of photos, you will become the active photographer for an impromptu 40-minute photo shoot featuring balloons that your Form 4 students found somewhere. And as you sit reflecting on your year in the empty Bili Guru, you will realize that the Bili Guru is probably empty because there is somewhere you are supposed to be. But most importantly, you once counted down the days until you could go home. You will now wonder how it will ever be possible for you to leave.
Dear pre-Malaysia Esme, it's been quite the journey and you've learned a lot this year. Let me tell you about one of these lessons. The lesson of failure. You're going to be asked to try a lot of new things. You can't really prepare for them, you just have to do them. Sometimes you'll get stuck. You'll just feel stranded, like you have nowhere to go. But keep trying, don't give up. If you can't walk, then crawl. If you can't crawl, then just scoot. Because the best moments you have in Malaysia have nothing to do with your accomplishments. No, it was the fact that you showed up. You were there to love and to laugh, to dance, and to be a part of this amazing community. Enjoy it, because today, it's gone.
Dear Emily, you're gonna get really bored this year. Your creativity is about to be tested. But don't worry, you're gonna come out of it a refined intellectual. You will enter a new era of Emily. I call it bold and brash. Not everyone will understand your art. Each stroke is a story, a baju malfunction, a shared roti canai in an open-aired bilik guru, a student's I love you immortalized behind a misunderstood tentacled being. Just be ready to change. Love, Emily.
Hey, younger Nate, well, you made it out alive, which is a miracle considering how these Malaysians drive and all the spice. You'll eat your body's weight in rice. It's kinda nice. Hey, younger Nate, don't you worry quite so much. The best moments come when least expected, and the people touch you deep inside. You'll end up full of love and pride. Not always perfect, but you tried. And yeah, it's one hell of a ride, one crazy ride. Oh, just you wait and see. 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 Just you wait and see.